Today I want to talk to you about expanding faith instead of fear. Do you realize that we actually create our futures by whatever we choose to focus on? If we choose to focus on our faith, it's going to lead to success and accomplishment. On the other hand, if we choose to focus on fear, it's going to lead to failure and defeat. Whichever we choose is going to determine our destiny. You know, both of them create a picture, a vision of something in our minds. Failure, on one hand, creates a vision of our inferiority. We see ourselves as an ant. We ask ourselves, who am I to stand up and try and change the world? Or who am I to shine or try and achieve? And we crawl back into our little shells. On the other hand, faith creates a vision of our superiority. And we see ourselves as destined for greatness, created to shine. We realize that between our ears we've got this incredible brain that's packed with unlimited potential. We see our bodies as crammed with capacity and capability, and we realize that God's got a great plan for us, and with Him all things are possible. But you know what? In life, we often choose to focus on our fears instead. We hear the voice of fear, but if we listen to it, it's actually going to paralyze us from achieving any of our goals or dreams. Fear says to us things like, that new business idea, just forget about it. Most new businesses fail, don't they? Why should you be any different? Or fear says to us, going back to school, come on, it's been too long. It'll be too hard to get into it. You'll never be able to keep up. Or what about that relationship? You're dreaming. Why would they want to spend time with you anyway? Listen, I've got a great idea. Let's get all that fear-filled thinking, wrap it up into a ball and chuck it off the edge of a cliff. Instead, let's fill our minds with faith-filled thinking and expand that instead. When it comes to that new business, faith would say to you, listen, when you step out into that, people are going to come into your life that are going to help you achieve your dreams. Or when you want to go back to school and that comes into your mind as an idea, you'll be able to pull it off. If you take it one step at a time, you'll get there. Or faith says to you, when it comes to starting a new relationship, listen, not only are you going to have a good time, but they're going to have a good time as well. So step out and try that new relationship. You know, I want to encourage you, why not be open to the supernatural power that's available to help you? In Daniel chapter 10 in the Bible, it talks very candidly about the supernatural powers that interact with this world. God Himself is wanting to put His favour into your life, but you've got to ask, and He wants you to expect big. Let me ask you this, how much faith do you have? Is it time to expand it? Have you got a cup full? Some of us have got a bucket full. Why not have a swimming pool amount of faith and expectation? You know, why not expect more from your future? Why not expect more from your potential? Why not expect more from what God's got planned for you? Why not exchange that cup of faith for a swimming pool-sized faith? Let's expand our faith instead of our fear. Because remember, in life, if you want something different, you're going to have to do something different.